Hi everyone. Today we're going to continue our review of nouns. Today we're looking at common and proper nouns. The big idea for today in the green box is that nouns can be divided in many ways. Today we're going to look at common and proper nouns. So I want you to know that all nouns are either common or proper. There's no noun that is some third category or just nothing. Maybe it's neither common nor proper. That doesn't exist. All nouns fit into one of these two categories, common or proper. So let's look at what a common noun is and what a proper noun is. So a proper noun is the name of a particular or a specific person, place, or thing, and they're always capitalized. So Ruth Bader Ginsburg is an example of this. Walmart is an example of a proper noun. Corvette, Call of the Wild, Latina, Friday, January. So these are all particular people, specific places, or specific things, right? Not just in general book, right? No, it's Call of the Wild, a particular book. Not just any old day, right? But Friday, a specific day. So that's proper nouns. Common nouns are any noun that names a common or a person, place, or thing that's not one that's in particular. It does not name a particular or specific person, place, or thing, and they're not capitalized. So, for example, child. We're not talking about a specific person here, just in general, a child. A child needs more sleep than an adult. See how it's just general. We're not talking about any one particular person. Country, rainbow, nincompoop, day, winter, happiness, love, right? These are common nouns. They don't need to be capitalized. They can refer to multiple people, places, or things, or maybe it's just not its particular name, like Susie is a particular person's name, kind of thing. All right. Like we've experienced in the past, blue boxes are to-do lists or instructions. So today we're going to identify common and proper nouns in these sentences. I want you to notice that the proper nouns have not been capitalized. That would just give it away. So as we go, oops, there's a freebie for you. All right. As we go, we're going to capitalize the proper nouns. All right, so sentence number 1, ancient Egyptians worshipped cats for thousands of years. Ancient Egyptians worshipped cats for thousands of years. Where are our nouns, and are any of them proper nouns and therefore need to be capitalized? All right, hopefully you see Egyptians. My spell check picked that up anyway, or grammar check, kind of one and the same. Egyptians refers to a specific group of people, and so that needs to be capitalized. The other noun I find here is cats. Cats is a noun. I also see years. Years are things, right? So I'm going to underline these as we go, just to kind of drive home that point that those are our nouns. Egyptians, cats, and years. And Egyptians is proper, cats is common, years is common. All right, number 2. Art from ancient Egypt shows statues and paintings of every type of feline. Where are our nouns, and which of them are proper and which are common? Hopefully you found Egypt, right? Egypt is a proper noun. It's a particular place. Hopefully you found statues. Statues are things, so they are nouns. Paintings are things, so they are nouns. Type is a thing of every type. This one might be harder to pick out, but it is a noun. It is a thing, but it's one of those things that you can't really touch or hear or see or smell, taste. And then feline, of course, just refers to a cat. So that is a noun as well. So we have picked out Egypt, statues, paintings, type, feline. All right, number 3. When cats died, they were mummified. When cats died, they were mummified. Where are our nouns? And are they proper or common? All right, hopefully you found cats as a noun. That is a common noun. And that is our only noun in this sentence. You might be looking at they and thinking, well, they refers to cats, right? So that might be a noun, but that's a pronoun. Those words that stand in for nouns, and we will talk about pronouns later. But beware of things like he, she, we, it, they, us, them, him, her. So those are pronouns, not nouns. They take the place of a noun. All right, number 4, the goddess Bastet could transform into a cat. The goddess Bastet could transform into a cat. Where are our nouns, and which ones are common and which ones are proper? All right, hopefully you found goddess. Goddess is a common noun. We do not capitalize it because it is not her name. Sometimes you'll see big G, God, capitalized, and sometimes you'll see God as a lowercase. So when it's a capital G, God, that means that's his name. That's what we call him, God. But if you see a lowercase g for God, that just means a God in general, not the particular God. We usually think of, you might think of whoever. We don't need to get into that. But if it's a capital letter, then that means that's what we're calling him. The same would apply for goddess. Capital G means that's what we're using as her name. Lowercase just means sort of in general. In Greek mythology, there were many gods. That would be lowercase g. All right. Bastet is another noun. Here, this one we're going to capitalize. We're going to capitalize because this is her name. All right. Bastet was her name. And she could transform into a thing. That thing is a cat. And things are nouns. All right. So we have goddess, Bastet, and cat. And then in the last one here, in the city of Purbast, a beautiful temple was built to honor her. In the city of Purbast, a beautiful temple was built to honor her. What are our nouns, and which ones are common and which ones are proper? All right, hopefully you found city as a common noun. You found the name of the city, Purbast, as a proper noun. And because it's hyphenated, we're going to give it a capital letter here and a capital letter here. Okay. Think about two-word cities that are more familiar to you, like Los Angeles. We would capitalize the L in Los, and we would capitalize the A in Angeles, right? It's the name of the city. New York, we capitalize the N in New, we capitalize the Y in York. This is similar to that. All right, a beautiful temple. Hopefully you found temple as a thing. So that is a noun. Was built to honor her. Now here again, you might have identified her as a noun because that's a person, but remember her is a pronoun. So don't be fooled by that. Her is a pronoun. Him, her, he, she, we, it, they, them. Okay. There are others. That's just a random list. All right, so that is our practice today with common versus proper nouns. If you have any questions or concerns about this, please Google Meet with me. I know we don't meet as a class every day, and so you don't get a chance to raise your hand and ask questions. But please, please, please feel free to shoot me an email if you have a question, or Google Meet with me. I am happy to answer those questions so that you have a full understanding and you can do your best work. All right, guys, that'll do it for today. Have an awesome day.